Before we begin, let's set the stage. In today's world, we're often bombarded with images of instant success and overnight achievements. Social media and popular culture tend to highlight the end results, really, without showing the hard work and perseverance that lead to those moments. This can really create, what I say is a misleading perception that success is easy and immediate. However, behind every great success story, there really is that journey that's filled with trials, errors, and invaluable lessons. These so called failures are not just inevitable, they're really essential to, what can we say, personal and professional growth. Today, I want to explore why embracing these setbacks is crucial as they help provide us the foundation for not only resilience, but the wisdom needed to achieve lasting success. What's up, everyone? This is Fit for Business with me, Jarod Lehn. If you could do me a favor, and if you're watching this on YouTube for the very first time, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Or if you guys are listening on Spotify for the very first time, please go ahead and tap that follow button. We thank you for your support. Welcome to episode 38. And for those of you who don't know, I'm the owner and founder of Socialtopia, a social media marketing agency based out of Monroe, New York. We've been in business now for just over 6.5 years. And our agency primarily partners with fitness entrepreneurs and home service professionals. We help these businesses by elevating their brands and, most importantly, achieving their marketing goals, in hindsight, their revenue goals. Today, I want to dive deep into a topic that touches every corner of our lives: why it's okay not to succeed on the very first try. Let's start by addressing the myth of perfection, right? We're really conditioned to believe there's a flawless path to success. But let's be fucking real. That perfection is an illusion. Consider this: Thomas Edison, right? The inventor of what we know as the light bulb. He famously said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So each failure was really a stepping stone into his eventual success. I think Edison's story really reminds us, that the road to achievement is often paved with setbacks. In relationships, too, right? The idea of perfection can be so demanding. We grow up with these fairy tales and movies really portraying seamless romances. But let's be realistic: real relationships require effort, understanding, and yes, mistakes. In our missteps that we learn compassion, patience, and the true meaning of partnership. Embracing first try failure. I really want to go deeper down the rabbit hole into why failing on the first try is inevitable and perfectly okay. Imagine a child learning to walk. They stumble and fall countless times. I've seen it. Yet each fall is a crucial part of their learning process, right? They don't quit, they get up and they try again. But as adults, we often forget that this resilience. In business, failure is often seen as a taboo. But the reality is, most successful entrepreneurs have faced numerous fucking setbacks. Let's take J.K. Rowling, right? Who faced countless rejections before her famous book, Harry Potter, was published. Each no, in my mind, was a setup for her eventual yes, the big yes. Her journey, teaches us that persistence, fueled by passion, often leads to breakthroughs. Learning from mistakes, right? Now, I really want to talk about the transformative power of learning from our mistakes. Each error really is an opportunity to gather insights, right? And improve. I think when we shift our perspective from avoiding failures to embracing it, we really can unlock a world of what I think are possibilities, right? So let's consider the story of Steve Jobs. After being ousted from Apple, right? He could have given up. He could have fucking just thrown the towel. Instead, he used the experience to fuel his creativity, right? Even further, returning to lead Apple to unprecedented success. That's a journey, and his journey is a testament to the power again of resilience and the importance of learning from past experiences. In our personal lives too, right? Every failed relationship, misstep, or wrong turn I think provides opportunity to learn more about ourselves and what we truly need to be content, or better yet, happy. Because let's face it, we all deserve to be happy. And I keep saying we're only human. Like I've seen my kids fall down 20 times, coming home with bruises, scrapes, scratches all over their body. I'm just like, holy shit, what did they do to themselves today? But it's like literally, we forget as we get older that this is just, it's systematic, right? It's a testament to like what happens as we're learning, as we're growing. We're going to get bumps and bruises. And seeing that is a prime testament to this. So, what about like practical advice for embracing perfection? How do we start embracing our own imperfections, right? And view these setbacks as opportunities or growth opportunities. Let me share some tips with you, some practical tips. One, shift your mindset. Start seeing failures as feedback rather than defeat, right? Each setback is really a chance to learn and adapt. Two, set realistic expectations. Understand that the first attempt is not going to be perfect. Allow yourself room to grow and improve overall. Number three, practice self compassion. I think this is the hardest for myself. Be kind to yourself. Remember that everyone makes mistakes and it's part of human experience. Number four, whatever you do, reflect and analyze. After a setback, take time to reflect on what the fuck went wrong and why. I think this reflection, for me, it helps, can prove and provide clarity and direction for future attempts. Lastly, seek support. I like to surround myself with people who understand the journey, right? Because sharing these experiences and, they can offer new perspectives and potentially encouragement too. So let me share some inspiring anecdotes from people who I've seen embrace their failures, right? So I have a friend, and my friend's name is Sarah. She, I think, was a budding entrepreneur, who first launched her startup with really high hopes. It failed within a year, flop, fucking went terrible. Instead of giving up, she analyzed what went wrong and her strategy that crumbled and launched her second business. Today, she's really a successful CEO and attributes her success from the lessons she really learned from her first venture. And then let me share another quick story from a guy I know named Mark. Mark, he faced rejection after rejection when he was trying to publish his book, his novel. Each time he used this rejection as motivation, refining his manuscript until it was finally accepted. Now, his book is a bestseller, and he shares his journey to encourage aspiring writers really not to fear rejections. Let me wrap up with what I like to call some timeless quotes here. These quotes highlight the beauty of embracing, imperfection. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in never rising each time we fall. Confucius. That's a really good one. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Another timeless quote by Henry Ford. And for me, these quotes remind us, I think, that persistence, courage really are the key for components of growth. I think remembering that every great story includes challenges and triumphs, right? I say, let's embrace our journey, our imperfections, and everything. Your failures are not the end, but they're really the beginning of a new opportunity to grow, to learn, and succeed. So I just want to thank you guys for joining me today on the Fit for Business podcast. I hope you guys found some inspiration, and if you found some inspiration, please subscribe, leave a review, and also, share this episode with someone who you think might need a little encouragement. Remember, it's okay not to succeed on the first try because each attempt brings you closer to your goals. So until next time, keep striving, keep learning, and keep embracing the lessons life has to offer.